Good morning, everybody. So I managed to get to the store and get myself some watercolor paper. This is just Strathmore something. Anyway, I got one that's has very little texture, so that my pens would be fine on it. I did some, I don't know if you can see the sparkle in there, but I did some just quick washes of color over the big page. I used my sparkles, my Tattered Angels, Glimmer Mist sprays, and some Radiant. I'll show you what I've got. Some Tattered Angels like this. Oh, you can't see this. Let me turn the light on. Look at there. Oh, much better. Tattered Angels, some Glimmer Mist sprays, and some Radiance Rain Shimmering Mists. I got both of those and just sprayed some on the page, sprayed some water, let it all run. This is one I haven't cut up yet, and then I cut them apart, and so that's what I'm going to use for some of these flower pages going forward. I told you guys that. So here's some of what I cut up already. This page had a lot of pink, a little bit of blue on it, and then this page had a lot of yellow and some green. So I've got a little mixture of colors, but I just want to let you know that's what I did, how I created those pages. I'm going to turn this back off so that my camera doesn't get reflections on my phone. And we're going to see what the pattern is for today. It's called Skittles. It really is more of a border-like pattern, but we'll see what happens. Here's the sample of kind of what it could look like. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do this maybe in a circle and give myself like a mandala, which I think would look really pretty. So I think maybe that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do like teardrop shapes, and we're going to go one going like upward and one dripping downward, upward, downward, and so forth, all the way around to whatever we want to do. And then the next step is to, from the tip of one dropped up to the tip of another drop, we're going to start here, or it can come up, and it's going to look kind of like a bracket shape between here and there, and then down like that. So it's kind of a leaf-like bracket shape from the bottom of this one up to the top of this one to the bottom of that one, and so forth all the way around. And then the next step would be to put the leafing petals both on the top and the bottom. And then if you want to do the coloring in part, you can color in, make a little striping right there and color that in right there so that it looks like that. And you see she did some of her sample in black and like a purple, maroon color. Here she did it all in the purples and maroons. And then her background looks like she did just some simple swirls in a gray and a gold, or a silver and a gold. Really pretty. So we're going to do this one. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I think I am, because I did the glitter sprays. I don't want the glitter. I think it's going to come off. Maybe. Well, maybe not. I really don't want the glitter clogging up my regular pens that I use all the time. So I think I'm going to use one of my PN pens. Because the PN pens have a plastic nib instead of, let me show you a regular nib, regular micron nib. I'll show you the difference. See the difference? This one has the regular nib, which got the silver barrel and then the little tube, and then this one's got a full plastic nib. This nib is much harder, and it doesn't clog as much as this one's going to clog. So I am going to just use the plastic one, I think. Anytime I'm going to draw on these. And then I don't know, and this is something I'm going to have to experiment with, which I didn't do. Do I have just a scrap? I didn't make a scrap of paper, so I'm just gonna try it here and see, can I erase? Can I draw with pencil, number one? And then can I erase this without lifting all the color? It does lift some of the glitter. And you have to be very careful. I'll have to be very careful with my pencil. I'm going to have to probably not use much pencil on this particular paper. That's okay. Good to know. Alrighty. I do want to draw a circle though. Ooh, something's going to fall off my desk. I'm going to stick this about in the middle, and I'm going to give myself a small, like that, and then like maybe that. Okay, I just gave myself a light little circle because that's where I want to make my teardrop shapes. And I'm just going to quickly make some marks. Like that. I think that's good. Okay. So I'm going to do a teardroppy shape coming up and around like that, and then down and around like that, and up and around like this, and down and around like that, and like this. That, right? That works. And then we want to do this sort of brackety shape, right? So from the bottom of this one, we want to kind of come up like that, and then we come down like that. Up like that. Oh, I didn't do that bracket shape right at all. Much better. I'm going to have that same problem here. That's all right. Close enough. And then they're going to come like this and like this. This one, I think I want to get it up here just because I didn't do that quite right. The sample has them going to here. I didn't really like the way that looks. I like it better where it goes to the point, so that's what I'm doing. I've changed it up just a little bit. Good enough. And then we want to do petals. How are you guys doing? If I do a little coughing and my voice is a little raspy, we are having brush fires nearby, and it has caused me to have some breathing issues. The smoke is really, I'm really feeling it, so I may be a little raspy and a little bit not quite myself with my voice. Just want to let you know. This is pretty. I think I might have made those bigger next time, or more teardrops maybe. I don't know. I do want to get rid of this circle line if I can. I'm just going to very gently, I don't want to disturb my color. I may have to just leave it. Next time I'm just going to try not to make any marks with pencil at all and just kind of go for it. They ended up not being super symmetrical anyways, so it doesn't really matter. That's better. Okay, so now let's do something with it. It does need some contrast, I think. I think I will go ahead and do that striping that is shown as the last step. Wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or not, but I think I will. So that is doing this. Like that. So yeah, the brush fires, they're not where I can see them. Well, I can see the smoke from my house, but you can see smoke from the brush fires for a very, very long way. It's about 20 miles or so away. So we're not in any sort of immediate danger of our local hills being on fire. But it's certainly, and there's more than one. The closest one is that one. But there's one the other side of us. I think there's like 3 right now. Kind of all around. So the valley where I live is just kind of just filled with smoke. It's just hard to breathe. And I woke up with a really bad froggy throat. Got up this morning, took a little allergy pill, and drank a lot of water. Tried to get my throat less raspy. So I did make it to the fabric store. I made it to Joann's, got some fabric. Fabric selections were slim to none. So I was really looking for a fabric that would match my outfit for my niece's wedding. I just got something that's a very rainbowy and it's not going to match my outfit, but you know, it's pretty, so what's a girl to do? Trying to decide what I want to do next. I don't think I want the dark coming this way like the pattern shows. I don't think I want that. I think I want, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do another teardrop coming inward like this. And then do more petals. And another stripe. I think that's gonna work. Fill up that space, yet be consistent with the pattern. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to go out further or do I like it just like that? Or do I want to extend these as well? That's the question. I think I do. That's working. See how you can change up a pattern? You can take a pattern and just say kind of like, well, what if I do it this way? The original pattern was sort of more straight. And I said, well, what if I put it in a round? And now I'm saying, well, what if I add more of these fan shapes? There we go. How do I like that? I like that. I think that's good. I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to maybe use a white pen and let me make sure this pen is working. Where's my scrap piece of paper? I had a scrap piece of paper that I was using for stuff like this. Where did I put it? There it is. My scrap piece of paper. And make sure my white pen is writing. Oh, come on. Don't tell me they're not writing. You know, you buy all these expensive pens and then they don't work because they dry up. That's the problem with the gel pens. If you don't use them all the time, they dry up. Nope, that one's not working. Okay. Let's see if this one works. This one doesn't work either. Gosh darn it. Okay. No more of those. This one's working barely. That's dried up too. These are all the same age. I was afraid of that. Oh, this one works. It's not white, but it's pink. It will do. No, it won't. It won't. Alright. Back to my old trusty standby. You know, I have used lots of different brands of pens, gel pens. And the one I keep going back to is this one. And I think there's a reason why a lot of artists are using this pen is because it works. It just works. I don't want a lot of highlight, but I do want some. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the ink, because it will smear. I know that from experience. It will smear. And I don't want to smear. Already getting hot. It's literally only 8:30 in the morning and it's hot already today. Ugh. I was hoping to get a lot more drawing done today, but that might not happen. I'm trying to get my world planned out here for, oops, I forgot these ones, for the next month, because I'm going to be taking some vacation, going up to my niece's wedding, so I have to have all my drawings done and ready to go so I can schedule them and be on top of things. We also may be going on a short bike ride. My husband and his friends on their bike ride. The group ride, the organized ride was canceled, but since we already had reservations for the hotel, and it's not very far away, it's about a 2-hour drive from our house, so it's not super far away. About 100 miles north of us. And that's just a weekend thing, just a Friday night and Saturday night. But that's coming up too. And since that's coming up, I won't have a chance to do any drawing that weekend either. At least not on camera. Alright, there you go. That one's kind of cool. I like how that turned out. I'm going to enjoy the random backgrounds that I'm going to get when I grab one of these pages. You guys have a really great day. Looks like I'm going to end up with a lot of pink pages, which is okay. I thought this page that I'd done here was going to end up more brown, but it ended up with a lot of pink on it. More pink than I had anticipated, but that's okay. It's okay. You guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Next video we're going to do is called Swiping Border. Something like that. Yeah, that's it. Go out and do something nice for someone today. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.